Now all that's left to do is look back on 21 years of brilliance on the floor and off. Here's Jonah Javad.
You've known Doc a long time, Mark.
On a February night in Los Angeles.
9 seconds left in the game.
I was like, what the hell is he doing?
Man, play has stopped.
Clippers coach Doc Rivers commandeered the public address microphone to pay homage to Dirk Nowitzki, playing his final game in L.A.
I've never seen this before.
The words reverberated throughout the Staples Center as 19,000 stood and roared for the Mavericks legend.
That tribute was unlike anything I've ever seen or expected.
In unprecedented moment.
I thought it was one of the coolest things that I've ever experienced.
For an unprecedented player.
First one besides Dirk to shoot. Not going to happen right now.
Dirk revolutionized the game of basketball.
Redefined a position and changed the way that our game is played.
Well, we got a big fish, didn't we?
At 7 feet tall, he proved big men could do more than play near the basket.
Nowitzki for three.
There were power forwards that could shoot some, but not that were shooters first.
Terry to Nowitzki, puts up the three, puts it in!
I don't think there's ever been a player like him.
Dirk was the first big man to win the three-point contest, and his one-legged fadeaway became one of the most iconic shots in basketball lore.
In terms of shooting from anywhere on the court.
Nowitzki from way downtown. Yes!
Come on! Dirk became the model, the prototype.
Dirk made it cool for big men to shoot threes.
Joel Embiid. Porzingis puts up a three.
Nowadays,
It's good.
most of them do.
Porzingis a deep three.
Dirk is also one of the most respected and beloved players of all time. Just ask LeBron James.
I got to congratulate Dirk Nowitzki on putting up 30,000 points.
Big shout out to Dirk, one of my favorite players of all time.
Let me say this about Dirk Nowitzki. He's the nicest man ever.
Why is Dirk so beloved?
I think Dirk is the kid next door.
Yeah, he said, I'm ready for the NBA.
He's an aw shucks, just lovable human being that's got a massively big heart.
You know, he's the guy going to the hospitals and playing with the kids and spending extra time with them and volunteering and doing when the cameras aren't off the same thing he does when the cameras are on.
As you guys might expect, this was my last home game.
Number 41 turns 41 in June, and soon the husband and father of three will begin the next stage of his life.
It's time to move on. Basketball will always be a big part of my life.
Our hope and expectation is that it's with the Mavericks.
I'm sure I'll be involved somewhere down the road, but I don't think that's for now, and I won't even think about it for now.
And I'll promise you, we will put the biggest, most badass statue ever.
You know, for Dirk, I think the best is yet to come.
An unprecedented chapter for an unprecedented player.
Because he's so much more than a basketball player.
We're going to wake up one day and he's not going to be there anymore.
Is that hard to think about?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because it's not just the player walking out of that locker room. It's the culture. It's the level of excellence that he demands of himself and his teammates every day. It's the lead by example. It's a lot.
In Dallas, I'm Jonah Javad.